Yo, what's going on, everybody? Xanthos Vice here, and we are back with some more Trails in the Sky. It has been a while since we have done this. Like, seriously, I think it's been like 2 weeks since I last did a stream for this. Anyway, where we last left off, we had finally made it to the final destination of our journey in Trails in the Sky. Where we last left off, we had finally made it to Granville. We saw that things are definitely going haywire right now, or at least preliminarily so. Like what with Chloe potentially being captured, Captain Schwartz being branded as a traitor of sorts, the intelligence division doing who knows fuck all, or whatever they're doing, and also that the martial arts competition going on, and right now we're actively participating as a member of Zin's team to see if we can get the opportunity to meet the Queen face to face and see if we can actually solve the problem and fulfill the quest of the old man. So we're gonna see if we can actually do that today. If I remember, this is after the first one where we battled those punks from Ruin, and we're gonna try to spar some monsters in like the sewer or something like that. At least that's if I recall it correctly. I could just be forgetting this shit. Oh shit, wrong way. I honestly don't even know where I'm going. Oh, no, I think I'm supposed to rest for today, and then I'll continue. Wait. Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, am I going the right way? I'm not. I just don't think so. Yeah. I gotta go this way. Wait, where's the hotel again? Oh no, it's West Block if I remember correctly. At least I think. I'll be honest, I don't even remember. It's been so long since I played this, so I couldn't even tell you what I remember from this. But yeah, sorry I haven't done this game in a while, guys. I just been, once again, just driving through Trails of Cold Steel 3. Almost done with the third chapter, at least I believe so. Just trying to get a whole bunch of stuff done. You know how it is. I'm going on the grind. Shit. Wait, where am I supposed to... Shit. Oh, no. I think it's actually in the North Block. But yeah, you guys see how lost I am already. So I think that should already tell you more than enough of my situation. Okay, there we go. There's a lot. Damn, I just only had to go to the North Block. I literally just went in a circle for nothing. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if we can actually make it this far to see. I'm sorry I'm a bit late. I literally just woke up at like 10, had my breakfast, uploading some stuff for the YouTube channel, and yeah. That's basically what I was doing in the morning, so it was kind of hectic. So it'll be until like 2 o'clock, so give or take like around 3 hours for the stream. But I will try to do more hours, like at least my regular 4 to 5 hour stream tomorrow, since I don't work after this tomorrow as I do today. Oh shit, I actually don't know what we're supposed to be doing. Fuck. The winners to be invited. Yeah. I get that. Okay. Oh, report back to the guild. Okay. Because I'm like, I feel like I'm missing something, but I couldn't remember for the life of me what I was actually supposed to be doing. Okay. Gotta report to the guild. Alright, there we go. Nice. Oh, I'm still fourth? Come on, man. That's ridiculous. Still, Joshua, congratulations on your victory. Thank you. Wait, how'd you know already? Grant already reported in. So how was it? Honestly, I felt more like surviving than actually winning. I see. I heard that the Sky Bandits were given special permission to participate. But I must admit, I'm surprised to hear that the special ops, particularly that their leader's so powerful. The team was pretty tough, but that commander was like on a totally different level altogether. Moved like a cat and was swinging around that huge sword around like it was a toy. I could barely believe it was human, the way he was fighting. Yeah, what she said. Ellen. What do you know about the second Lieutenant Lawrence's personal history? Nothing, I'm afraid. The Intelligence Division is new, and Colonel Richards suppressed all information regarding them since their official inception. That includes information on the Lieutenant. Drat. Joshua? You seem pretty caught up in that guy in red. Is there something we should be watching out for? No, we just need to know who we're facing, that's all. Anything that could give us an edge in the tournament. Good point. Knowing your enemy is the best way to beat him after all. Actually, this doesn't concern the lieutenant exactly. Today at noon, a military patrol vessel arrived at the landing port. Its passenger was the colonel's right-hand woman, Captain Amalthea. That is news. Amalthea? Is that the sneaky fox-faced woman? Did what she use Tita to threaten the professor? She's traveling through all the major cities. Her arrival was unexpected and caused all civilian airship lines to run late. Yeah, that doesn't bode well. A tour of the major cities. Sounds like a cover for her to hunt down the professor. We got all branches investigating her very carefully. We'll let you know as soon as we learn something. You two should just focus on the tournament for now. You bet. Thanks so much for all your help. Okay, good. There. I was about to say, is there anything else I should be worried about? Alright, now I can actually relax for the day. Hey, I know that voice. Hey! Good to see you, Niall. How you been? So tell me you came here just to see little old us. Okay, then I won't tell you. I'm doing interviews with eternity contestants from an article. Figured you folks would be my best bet for getting the inside story. Was hoping I'd get a chance to ambush you on it into an interview at the hotel. You're way too good at your job, you know that? Well, it's not like we're not glad to see you. But this is you we're talking about. What's your angle? Hunting for the next big story, I'll bet. You wound me to the quick, kid. I've been like a big brother to you. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. And now you think of me as nothing but a news hound? We know you're nothing but a news hound. Not to mention, the age difference is a little much for us to think of you as a brother. Ah, shut it. That's how you're gonna be, then I'm leaving. And you're coming with me. I won't mind a little night air before bed. Good. We're halfway there then. This is a quaint little eatery right next door where I work. It's a perfect place to sit and talk. Oh, it's this place. Literally just passed here. Hey, this is a nice little place. Feels less like a bar and more like a coffee shop. That might explain the smell of coffee. I hear the owner started up this place as a hobby. The brewer here is amazing. Plus, he took some advice from someone later on to add curry rice to the menu. Curry with authentic spices. Just like the atmosphere out here, though, personally. Have a seat. Let's get this interview started. Not so fast. We were just in that big mansion. We're so pretty damn hungry. We're not about to smell food without eating food. Dinner does sound lovely right about now, actually. Damn, kid. Fine, I'll buy you dinner. And while you're stuffing your face, you can give me the exclusive on any news you found. And there's the pitch. By the way, isn't Dorothy with you today? Nah, I gave her something else to work on. Now come on, inside with the both of you. The food in here sure is spicy. Tasty though. Nothing beats ribs covered in sauce with some potatoes that are cooked just right. I like a good cup of coffee after having a meal myself. I've always heard it's difficult to make it well. Bah, way to eat up a man's paycheck, you guys. I don't know how I'm supposed to afford all this on a reporter's salary. Now, it was a great meal. And great meals don't come cheap. Okay, now, you were saying something about an interview? I could write a story about extortion. Moving on. There ain't been much to confirm that the Queen's really taken ill after the guardsmen went all terrorists. But I needed some clear info that hasn't been combed over and cleaned up by the army. Oh, I see. He's trying to get to the bottom of this too. Nice. But how much are we allowed to tell him? I heard a little from Dorothy about the kidnapping in Zeiss. Look, let me get right to the point. I know you got Colonel Richard by the proverbial tail. I just need to know how hard you're holding on. Way to be blunt there. Sounds like you've already figured out an awful lot. I knew he was crooked. Before that interview in our magazine bumped up his popularity, he wasn't really well known or worth paying attention to. Seems like this guy's been playing his moves every step out of the way. Oh, I see. He could also sense the irregular change of pace for his rise to fame. Clever. Because even if it's for the good of a country, you would still have to suspect, like, is there not anything going on behind the scenes? Guess that's just a reporter's eye for you. Right now, we can't say for sure that he's playing some kind of treason against the throne. But it does look like he's manipulating the Duke somehow. Duke Doonan. He's taking advantage of the Queen's poor health and acting like he owns Granville Castle. Alright. But what I don't get is why none of the military bigwigs are making their move. Well, about that. What do you think, Joshua? Should we tell him? Well, we could definitely use some fresh intel ourselves. As long as he scratches our backs, scratch his. Hey now, you two know something, don't you? We would have told you sooner. But anything we say from here on out is to be completely off the record. I hope you're ready for this. Ah, shit. I'm really not gonna like this, am I? But fine. Say what you're gonna say. Wow. He's like, this is heavy, man. You said you were ready for this. There's just no way. Are you really serious? I'm afraid so. Special ops soldiers were behind the Sky Banner incident, as well as the arson. Not to mention the kidnapping of the kingdom's greatest scientific mind. General Morgan's at the top of the chain of command, and even he's basically under arrest. All the terror-style activities are being made out to look like the guardsmen are doing it. Okay, enough, you made your point. Damn it all. I can't even report a word of this. The Army's censors already have their stamp all over the latest issue. They did their work at the final printing stage. Really? Ah, okay, clever. So it's like, he also was going to try to at least report some of these things, but by then they already have too much power. And because the Queen can't do anything about it, they're basically next in line to say, like, yes, you can put this on the news. No, you definitely can't put this on the news. Alright. And I'm left with nothing to cover except for this damn tournament. And wait a minute. You two have something up your sleeves, don't you? That's why you're in the tournament. You could say that. We can't give you all the details on our current request. We do, however, think that we just need to make a move. Just to break the deadlock. You don't say. Alright then. Since I can't do anything as a reporter, I might as well pitch in. I'll see what I can dig up. I got a few sources. With fingers in places the guild would never go. That'll be a big help. Doing anything to oppose the military's goings to be a risky proposition, you know? Are you sure you're okay with this? Let me deal with that. Now's as good a chance as ever to prove the pen really is mightier than the sword. Niall. Understood. Thank you. Yeah, just leave it to me. So what do you want more information on? Info about the Army's movements would be good. As for knowing whether or not all the royal guards may have been arrested. And also where General Morgan is being held. Got it. All that stuff I've been thinking about too. I'll check them out. Anything else? Maybe some background info on someone in the intelligence division? Huh? You mean like a background check? Colonel Richard, Captain Amalthea, and Second Lieutenant Lawrence. We have to face any of them. The more we know, the better our odds. You can know the enemy and know yourself. You need not fear the result of 100 battles. You can bet that the Colonel's working on the same principle. We'll probably be watching the fights tomorrow and the next day. Ah, okay. Yeah, it would make sense because in the event that there's someone trying to sneak in through the tournament, he would at least prepare himself too. Sasuga Intelligence Division. They really are good. Do you think you can manage it now? I do know a few army folks. Can't get you anything classified, but I might be able to scare up that profile info. Okay then, let's see what I can do. Thank you. You're a lifesaver. We appreciate it. Don't sweat it. You can pay me back by winning that championship and fill me in on what you hear at the dinner party. I figured as much. We'll do everything we can. Alright, so now we got more of a plan. Great. And now we got some training to do. Oh, yeah, also, Olivier joined our team. Alright, give me a second, I got a call. Sorry about that. Well, we all seem accounted for. Shall we be off? Our match is in the afternoon, just like yesterday, so we're free to do as we please in the meantime. We can stop by and get our equipment set up, and maybe even working a little monster hunting killing on the way. And that's what you're after. I know exactly where to go. Alright. You don't say. It's mighty interesting. I hear there are some tough monsters out there, so maybe they'll prove to be worthy opponents. A Byzantine labyrinth, snaking out beneath the jeweled city. My adventurous bosom strains its corset strings. I have no problem with that, provided that we have time. I think the entrance is just at the edge of the Western Block's residential district. Okay, so Western Block. Got it. Alright, how do I get there? Oh, okay. Oh, right. That's the direction it was. Okay. I was like, which way was it? I don't remember if it was east or west, but yeah. Alright. I think it was like all the way at the end, if I recall correctly. Is it? I know it's supposed to be somewhere here. House for sale. Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. Nice. Alright, wonder what kind of monsters we're gonna face. I mean, there's nothing so far. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, it's like, where are these monsters? It's way too easy. Alright, let's do this. Let's gain our CP back for the next battle. You know how we roll. This team is the hype. Nice. If I can get to level 30, that'd be nice. Because I feel like that's a good level for the tournament. But I doubt that's gonna be... What the hell? Hey! Hey! Oh my god. Did this game just freeze on me? Give me a second. Oh my god. What is going on? Ah, shit. Am I gonna have to do this all over again? Fuck. Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know why it crashed all of a sudden. I'm even using the right mode this time. Damn it. Like, seriously, I don't know what happened. It should be normal like usual. Great, now I'm gonna have to go through this whole shit again. I knew I should have saved it. Damn it. Alright, so... Right, the guild. Okay. Where's the self block? There we go. Yeah, because that's where the guild is. Hopefully I can skip it by pressing the menu button. I mean, like the start button. You know what I mean. Because otherwise, this is going to be an annoying chat. Yeah, let me just get through all of this. you. Okay, there. I'll just skip it like this then. Oh, right. No. I mean, not no. Estelle is still passed out. Oh, right. I was going to the hotel. Okay. She says, I cannot believe that happened. That is actually kind of ridiculous. But hey, at least I went through all this stuff already. And it wasn't even that much I went through anyway, so... It's not like I lost that much progress. So I'll take it. But yeah, I'm still interested as to, like, what exactly is the motive for the Intelligence Division betraying the Queen? Is it like they've always had this opposition? Is it just like a separate group altogether? Were they influenced by someone or what? Because again, we haven't really seen much of the Intelligence Division except for last chapter, where we actually got a better feel for their character and whatnot. So then it's like, what is their primary motive this time? It's really hard to tell. And exactly like why they're willing to work with the bad guys here. Is it like they're the ones who gave them the orbment thing? I can't really tell at this point, because if they're such a good, if they're capable, or no, maybe it's just to like, so any of the stuff that they do that's like illegal, they can just place the blame on them while they just look like the heroes, right? That, I'm pretty sure that's basically the whole point of their existence here. Alright. I saved it this time. Please do not let it crash again. I swear, if it does, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Like, seriously, I opened it the way I'm supposed to. Not like the regular way where it like makes it just go slow and shit. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully it actually works this time. Alright, I'm gonna just run the walk the normal way. Or walk. There we go. Yeah, seriously, what the fuck was up with that? Like, see, it's fine now. It's like, what the hell was the point for back then? I don't get it. Ah, whatever. At least we're making it through now. Just gotta walk when I'm walking. Or, like, not run. Because maybe there's a problem with, like, this area? I would assume. Yeah, there you go. Alright, there we go. Nice! Joshua hit level 29. We're close to level 30. Oh, there are 2 powers I can take here. Ah, okay. Nice. Wait, I wanted to turn around. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Again, at least these battles aren't like fucking crazy. Where it's like even if I lose progress, I have to start over with like a crazy boss or something. Alright, good. Just 600 more and I'll be level 30. Okay, there it is. I was about to say, what direction is it facing? I can't really tell. Come on, we're almost there. Nice. Alright, we got 2 level... Maybe 100 CP. It's gonna need a bit more. Oh, here's a chest. Nice. Chopping spare rib. What's that supposed to do? Ah, whatever. Alright, let's continue this way. This is a big area. Oh, it's these things again. Son of a bitch. Alright, better actually hit them. But it looks like a different, like, element this time, I guess. Alright, let me save here just in case. I'm not taking a chance again. Okay. So I can go this way or this way? I'm gonna go this way. Almost got caught by that. Sweet. Alright, good going. Damn, you petrified that thing quick. Alright, Olivier's almost his next level up. Ah, I see. That's what I'm supposed to... Oh, okay, so only a set of stairs will actually get me down there. I see. Clever. But yeah, I'm guessing whoever Joshua was trying to get us to look into is probably someone who he knew back then, right? Because then why would he be so interested? Or so invested in finding out his identity? Alright, let's see. What else we got? Okay, this is probably that other set of stairs. Yep. Oh, nothing here. Oh, okay, yeah, because there's already a monster here anyway. Alright, fair enough. Come on. Oh, so close to still. Almost there. Alright, what am I gonna get? Yeah, I'll take Tira bombs. They're always helpful. Okay, good. They don't just respawn out of nowhere. I was about to say, there's no way this is actually gonna happen. Alright, let me save again. Alright, what's through here? Man, this place really is kind of like a dungeon. Whoa, there are three doors? Oh shit. Okay. Tira bomb. Got it. Oh, okay, there's something that continues. What about the last one? Oh, there's also one here too. Okay. That's actually kind of tough. Oh, I see. I have to go to the other way to open the door here to continue. Okay. At least that's something unique. I don't think I've gone through contraptions like that this much in this game. Or at least these kinds of scenarios. Oh, 4 enemies. Okay, now we're getting serious. Yeah, go for this one. Nice. Yeah, go for this one. That's close. Yep. Nice. And then take out this one. Yeah. It's like, out of those two, that was probably going to be the most annoying one. Nice. Less than 300 away for Joshua to level up. Let's go. Gotta be careful. Alright, there we go. Oh boy, here we go. Nice. Yep. Who has the most HP? And this one does. Oh, so close. Shit. Alright. Go for this one, I guess. Oh god. Great. No! For fuck's sake. Oh yeah, I don't have Tellus. Yeah. Oh no, I do. Oh no, yes, that Tellus barely heals at all. Right. No, I was trying to heal. God damn it. Alright, give me a second here. Right, here we go. Cure all and heals KO. Yes, please. There we go. Alright, good. Now Joshua's back in the game. Oh, that's a different opponent. I don't think I fought this yet. Oh, don't tell me it's like a challenge monster. Oh, it is. Ah, fucking. Let's do it. I know I should have saved, but it's like... Holy shit! That is a lot. Alright, what should I do? Single. Damn, Joshua, why do you have only single moves, dude? Fuck. Yeah, do this. Let's do morale. And next we'll go for quick draw. There we go. Now try this on. There we go. Look, it may not be as crazy as his Akashic Star, but it still gets the job done. Ow. Bitch. Easy. Too easy for the squad. Let's go. Alright, almost there. Just a bit more. Wait, what? Don't tell me that was the boss. I'd be disappointed if it was. Huh? What? You have got to be... Wait, what? Wait, and how do I open the thing? What the hell? What? But... Huh? I don't get it. How am I supposed to open the other path? What? There's nowhere to go. I've been everywhere here already. Like, seriously, there's nothing else here. Oh my god. Don't tell me there's like a different part of sewers I'm supposed to go to or something. For fuck's sake, man. Okay, so yeah, I have to go up there, but where is there? Maybe I haven't explored enough of this place. I'm guessing, because then it's like, why is there nothing here? Because there's a path there, but it's like, how do I get there? Same for that. Seriously, you're telling me there's nothing else here? What? That is crazy. I might as well fight another one. Get my CP back. Let's go. We all hit level 30. That's what you love to see. So, you're seriously telling me there's nothing else here? Really? Nothing? Okay, I guess I'll take that. So weird though. Literally, there's nothing here. There's nowhere else to go? Maybe I just missed a path along the way. That would actually make sense. Because I already went this way, so it can't be that. I went here. Nope, I already went this way too. Oh shit, I messed up. No! Nah, I can just heal at the hotel if I need to. Alright, come on. Okay, go for that one. Come on. Nice. You know what? I might as well just keep fighting at least until I have 200, or at least 100 CP for everybody. I feel like I at least need that much for the tournament. Alright, let's keep going. Yep. Oh, why not? Alright, at least Zin has 200. So at least it's like around 150. Around. Not exactly that much, but better than nothing. Okay, fire that one. Let's just move here. Same. And then there we go. Okay, now we all have 100. Okay, we're good now. We can leave. Seriously, I am just shocked that there's nothing here. Unless there was something else I was supposed to be doing. But I didn't see anything here. Yeah, see, there's nothing. What the heck? There's probably another sewers I'm supposed to find, but I just don't have it yet. At least that's what I'm guessing. So then why just give me this without being able to access the entirety of the place? That is what it is. I'll probably find it later, like I said. Let's just move. Get a steal some more. Nice. Okay, now we can leave. Okay, I'm ready to go. Ready for the next round of the tournament. Wonder who we'll be up against this time. Okay, let me just go to the north block. Go to the hotel real quick. And heal myself before I do anything else. Okay, let's rest. We can use it. Nice. Okay, we're ready. Okay, so we're supposed to go east, which is that way. Okay, good. Alright, let me save again just in case. I'm not about to have that other bullshit like last time. Wait, where is it? Oh, right. It's like all the way at the end here. Not this one, it's this one. Yep. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're here. Which corner am I supposed to go to? Oh, the blue team. Okay. Wait. This is the blue team, right? There you are. Hi, Dorothy. Oh, there she is. Short time no see. Seeing as how we only just saw each other in Zeiss. Yeah, I know. Never dreamed we'd meet again in this life. I mean, since you got in so much trouble after you boarded that factory ship. So much trouble? Well, this bears investigation. Whoa, wait. Dorothy, can we maybe save that conversation for later? Huh? Anyway, I was gonna say, your friends here look kind of familiar. I seem to recall encountering you once in the City of Bows. How are you? Yo, what's up, Ring UEF? How you doing? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance once more, my uniquely charming lady. We passed by each other near the hot spring. Oh, I remember now. It's the drink run guy in the Bear in Eastern Clothing. So still, are you and Joshua finding alongside these two in the competition? That's right. We're on Zin's team. The Bear in Eastern Clothing, as you put it. So what about you? You covered the event for the newspaper? Well, until yesterday I was working on another story. Mal told me this morning that I should check out the martial arts competition to see you guys. You're as strong as he said you were. It's gonna make for some great pictures. I hope so. But yeah, isn't Nao with you? Nah, I guess he had something important to check up on. I think he was up all night, wrestling with a bunch of papers or something. He told me today that he was going to talk to an old acquaintance. I see. He wanted me to pass the message on to you. I want you to come by the editorial department this evening. Whatever it is, he made it sound serious. Okay. We'll just go after today's matches. Ah, serious conversations. My old enemies. Well, don't let it get you down. Would you stop? It doesn't even have anything to do with you. How very cruel, Estelle. And after our passions burned so strongly together just yesterday. And I merely refuse to be discarded when circumstance affords me no immediate use. Would you please stop talking like that? Wow, Estelle, I had no idea. Isn't he a little too old for you, though? He's talking about the tournament, but you're better off just ignoring everything he says either way. I'm gonna go ahead and find a good seat, so I can get the best shots. We're rooting for you guys. Oh, okay, maybe he's using Dorothy as like a cover to show that his news department is here, but he's just doing something else. She's quite the unique sort of girl, isn't she? Between her and Olivier, I just get so drained. That just means we're relieving your stress before the match. She is a pretty skilled photographer, at least. At least the Burl News was full of her work. Impressive. In that case, we'll have to make sure that our fight is one worth taking pictures for. No kidding. I know who we're facing, but we need to get psyched. I'm as cantankerous as ever. I need Reen and Emma art to keep my sanity. You see any of the content for Final Fantasy 16? Oh, I haven't checked that out yet. I remember hearing about it. What was that? Was that like on that Xbox Showcase thing, or was that something else entirely? 'Cause I do remember hearing... I think I remember hearing about it, but I don't remember checking it out yet. I might check it out later. Wait, this is the blue team corner, right? I better be in the right place. Oh, come on. I'm never gonna get these rooms. PlayStation. Oh, it was on PlayStation 16? Oh. Had an open demo. Oh. Okay, then I guess I probably just either forgot or was a bit late to the party to see it. Interesting. Alright, so who are we up against today? They're late. Match is due to start soon, so where's the other team? It is kind of strange. Maybe something's holding them up, or... Huh? Oh! You! So it was your team. I should have known they wouldn't show up in a timely fashion. Guess you won't be fighting you lot today after all. Looks like you got lucky this time. I've been hoping we can match up with you so we give the She-Man there a lesson. Oh, you did not. No idle chatter. Or did you forget that it's only by His Grace's generosity that you're even in this competition? Come now, soldier, you don't need to worry about us. Have we not been well behaved so far? And I just hope you decide to keep that up until you go back to jail. Don't even talk to them. You don't make any trouble, and we won't make trouble for you. I don't think there'll be a problem. They want to clobber us tomorrow after all. I think you know this, but there's a full company of soldiers here on security detail. Don't even start imagining you have any escape. We know already. We're not idiots. You guys are real eyesores, so why don't you just go already? You little... Don't let this kid provoke you. Just don't try any funny business. Who are your least favorite Trails members? Oh, that's a good one. I haven't really thought about it. It's kind of tough. Let's see. I'm trying to think. It's actually kind of tough. Is it Fee and Zephyr? I mean, I wouldn't say she's, like, necessarily my least favorite. I just think it's, like... I mean, Zephyr, yes. Because, again, they had probably the least impact. And even so, it was still the same thing when I played a card game against them in Trails of Gold State 3. They might as well give me a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck and have worn the Kaiba code instead. Like, literally. It's like, what the fuck? Really? We're gonna settle it that way? They're basically just meant for obnoxious marketing. Yeah, I mean, it's like, at least... It's like, they have the cool, badass, motorcycle-esque jackets. They look badass, but then it's like... They haven't really done anything yet. But yeah, if you're asking my least favorites... It's kind of tough. I would kind of say... Elliot? I mean, it's not like he's not a nice guy or anything, but it's like... His struggle is just, like... it doesn't almost even seem present at all, you know? It's just like a slight indifference, but it's not like too drastic as if he's saying, no, no music in your life, you know? So it's like, then what's the point then? I just feel like he's just there to like give us a connection to the army, because each person in class 7 is like a connection to some sort of group or something like that. I guess I would also have to say guys. I mean, he does have that cool like kind of nomadic look too, but the thing is, with the whole subject of the North Highlands, it's like kind of puts me off with the fact that they didn't really get involved that much, even though, like, you know how the Civil War in Trails of Cold Steel 2 was supposed to be reflected on the War of the Lions, right? As where no one actually joined the alliance with Emperor Dracos and Miss Sandlot. Gaius's like group in the North Highlands didn't really do anything. Like they just stood aside. I mean, they're not supposed to be violent people. I get that, but it's like if it was supposed to be repeat history to the exact detail, why wasn't that emphasized as well? You know, I'm just kind of lost at that. It's just like it's kind of disappointing they didn't kind of do more with that. Let's see. I would kind of also have to say like Vander, I guess. Like Zex Vander. Like Kurt's father, you know. I also expected him to at least do some more shit, but he didn't really do so. Just being a commander, but he didn't really do anything. Have you ever seen White Chicks? No, I have not. Yeah, because you made a reference to it last time, and I had no idea what the fuck it was. Let me see. Fee and Elisa are the Wilson sisters. Monkeys is a wander. Elliot wasn't ever banned from music. We only needed Reen, Emma Juice, and Billy McCrud. Good characters and relevant. Yeah, we went over this too. Like a lot of the things that didn't really give them much depth or any at all. I mean, Elisa's is like, okay, at least she had that kind of like struggle with the Rhineford family, even if it seemed a bit too overdramatic, considering the circumstances as they are. Because it's like, either she does it, like, even if it does like kind of shows support for war, or she just denies it and basically makes herself a target of Osborn. It's like, can you really blame her for this, given the circumstances? It's kind of weird how it just kind of paints her in that kind of light. I feel like Elisa's character could have like at least had like a more indifferent or stronger personality, which would have allowed her to confront her mother more, rather than just give the excuse, oh, she wouldn't pay attention to me and stuff like that. The Wilson sisters are basically spoiled, vain brats who say and do a lot of horrible things, but get away with it because of their status. Oh, when they face any Mario struggle, they are coddled for and rewarded for doing nothing. Oh, okay. Because again, it's like... Because if I wanted to say Laura, it's like, again, at least when it came to her at the academy, I did like how she was like... She didn't know anything about like what it was like to be like... To act like a feminine girl, like your everyday girl at the academy, you know? Like, at least those endearing moments, I was like, okay, that's at least something. Maybe kind of simple, but at least it's a great contrast because she sees herself as, like, powerful and strong and whatnot, and with the sense of chivalry. But yeah, they definitely could have done better with her character, like, with her confrontations with Reen, with her idolization towards her father. Doesn't that sound like Elisa and Fee? Yeah, it actually does, now that you think about it. Another issue is only Emma, Jesus, Crow, Altina, and Ash, the events that added to the plot and not just their characters. Yeah. Who else would I say that could use improvement? Let's see. If I had to say any other Trails characters, I don't know. I guess Major Michael. Because I get it, he's supposed to be like about the job, right? But it's like there were too many times when he's like too strict about the rules. And it's like he needs to understand like circumstances are what they are. Unless he's a traitor too. Because again, I'm pretty suspicious of Major Irving due to the fact that he doesn't seem to like always appreciate when like Class 7 or anyone else just like becomes a part of the situation without him knowing or anything. That I kind of wish was like, he wouldn't be so overbearing, you know? Anyone else? Nothing else really that comes to mind that's like a huge dislike or disdain. Meanwhile, most of Class 7 had their arcs completed in the first game, so it makes their bonding events unnecessary. No, I completely agree. It's like, you should have only made it so you could do some of the bond events for the first half, and then some for the second half. I get it would have been kind of restricting if you really wanted to bond with your favorite characters in that game within that setting, but even so, it's like, again, you have to think about the relevance of the situation, and like how it actually impacts the story as a whole. Like, Jesus' growth was much more present in Treasure Coast 2 than it was in 1. Emma's existence was more present in 2 than 1. Not to disrespect Emma in any way, but it's like, they just kept trying to keep this air of mystery of her, which was like, god damn, are they ever gonna answer the damn questions? Machias, it was like, it was done in 1 and that was it, but it's like, at least it's somewhat understandable, but it's still, it's like, does that really mean he should hate the majority? Because then it's like, you could say that for everyone else too, right? Hey, what's going on? How'd you guys wind up in the martial arts competition? Cold Steel tries to do both world and character building in the first game. Or how these games are structured, I heard it's all. Yeah, it's true. It's like, I feel like, when it comes to 1 and 3, I feel like they should focus more on the world building, right? Because that's the intro, because it seems like it's going to be repetitive in 2 and 4. Because in all the places we went in 2, they were just the same places we went to in 1. And I'm assuming it's going to be the same pattern when we get to Treasure Cold Steel 4. It's going to be all the places we went to in Cold Steel 3. At least that's the idea that I'm getting here. But it's like, if they're going to do it like that, they might as well just keep it there for 1 and 3 for the world building, and then character development for 2 and 4, because that's when the situation changes, and it makes people have to improve themselves in order to adjust to the new environment. Emma answers questions when you focus on her in 1. Yeah, it's true. It's like, I get that, but it's like, if you know, for those people who weren't like marketed towards her in that event, then it's like, then what do? Then they're just only gonna ask the questions because they're like, oh no, I'm too busy bonding with Fee, or I'm too busy bonding with Elisa, or I'm too busy bonding with Laura. You know what I mean? Is it really because Duke Dunan allowed it? Yeah, it seems that way. He supposedly called for us specifically to participate. The better we do, the lighter our sentence gets. You got to be kidding me. That's a little strange for a constitutional monarchy. It seems the Duke is a mischievous sort. Well, you won't see us complaining. I'd rather work off my sentence than spend it in jail. Emma especially works on replays because you know more now. Yeah, it's true. I can definitely agree with that. Now that you get a better understanding of her character, the further along you play, it's like, okay, yeah. Now it all comes together. But then, that's not the only reason. What's that supposed to mean? Ah, shut it. Ain't any of your business anyhow. It matters to us. So you're not here to fight us? Then are you here to take on the special ops soldiers? How damn straight we are. They were supposed to be our allies and they screwed us over. They used us to help expand the Intelligence Division's influence, then tossed us aside. We're idiots, plain and simple. We got double-crossed. That really sucks. Yeah, I suppose so. Come to think of it, I even feel kind of bad for you guys. Listen, we don't want your damn pity. You owe us, and don't you forget it. Huh? What do you mean by that? Don't you remember the last time we met? Be a bad thing if you know what who found out that you snuck into Laceland Fort, right? Oh. We don't like those jerks too much either, so we didn't say anything about you. You ought to thank us. Nah. Indeed. Thank you for keeping it to yourselves. This certainly sounds interesting. I'd love to hear more. You hush. It was nothing. Also, do you see what I mean about Altina being Rena Emma's daughter? No, I completely agree. I definitely see that. Like, her interaction with Celine when we were in the keep, how Altina is always trying to be there for Reen, like as if like emotional support when Emma's not there. It's like you really can't see that. That it's kind of like supposed to be implied that that's how it works. Also, how Emma was the only one who genuinely worried about Reen's curse. Yeah, that's true. It's like she's the only one working on the method or even doing the research when you would think, oh, well, Lisa has connections. Maybe she could do something. Or Mark is part of the inspection team. Maybe he can check something from like maybe what Rufus knows or Osborne knows or something like that. But it's like, nah, fuck it. Other than Altina, yeah. Anyway, I think I prolonged it long enough. Whoops. I hate to interrupt. I think we're starting shortly. Oh. So either we're up against the intelligence division or the guild. I just realized it. Because they're supposed to be on the other side. That's crazy. Wonder who we're going up against. Still working on a fantasy crossover campaign too. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh my god. We're against the Bracer Guild. Here we go. We're gonna actually be fighting against Karna's crew. This won't be easy. We need to make sure that we don't get in Zin's way. No need to be so cautious. The resistance will be just as good as any full-fledged bracers. All we need to do is focus on winning. Right. We'll do our best. Let us be off. To glory. Oh, this is gonna be epic. Alright, I want to see how they actually do. Hey guys, so you made it. Hiya, rookies. Hi, you two. We gave as good as we got. Zindi immovable. Always wanted to go up against you at least once. What do you see? We see if my sword can match up to your skill. Fine by me, but just to warn you, I'm not big on pulling my punches. I was hoping to fight in the final round. I guess we'll see who fate favors today. On one hand, you have an advanced group of veteran bracers. On the other, a talented group of novice bracers and one genius performing musician. I imagine even Adios herself might have difficulty at guessing the outcome. Rena and Emma are the main offense. Tony Chopper as the healer. I consider Kirishima, Luke Cage, or Superboy as my tank. Maybe Uryu, Ishida, or John Constantine as my debuffer support. That is amazing. Holy shit. Where do you get these ideas, man? Holy shit. Alright, let's go. Oh, yeah, different. I see. They're going with the trapezoid formation. Alright, let's go. Oh, God. They got all 3 turns. Oh. Ow. Hey. Bitch. Passing time. Who do you think would work best? For the tank, I'm kind of stuck between Kirishima and Luke Cage, to be honest. And for debuffer and support, I'd say probably Uryu, in my opinion. Just because the versatility. At least to me, anyway. Alright, let's go for morale first. Let's see. What else can I do? Oh, Evil Eye. Yeah. Let's do that. Alright, let me do Tira for Joshua. And then let me do an Earth Wall. There we go. Oh my god, are you kidding me? He's dead! He's fucking dead! I didn't even get a chance! Constantine is also versatile. Oh, you make a good point. Shit, that's actually tough to think about. I cannot believe this. He killed me! He killed me! Are you kidding me? I thought I had more time. No. Oh my god. I was like, please no. Not again. I cannot go through this shit. Alright, let's go for another morale again. Alright. Who should I get rid of? I should probably get rid of... Oh, wow, they have a lot of HP. Alright, I'll go for Analytics first. Then I'll get Zen. Take on... Grant. Let's get rid of their front lines. There we go. If I can at least get rid of these guys, it should be easier to take the other ones on. Okay, I'm not the one blind. Good. There we go. Ow. No! Oh my god, he can res them. Shit. Yeah, I'm moving. Actually. Yeah, I had to move aside. Oh! That actually kind of hurt. Ah, shit. I don't have an impede move. Well, shit. Alright, healing Olivier. Alright, going for Annalise again. Damn it, I missed. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, gotta take out him first. Ow. No. Shit. No. Fucking crap. That's not good. Yeah, heal him, please. Thank you. Oh my god, he has that move? Oh, fuck you. Alright, do I have a good move? Taunt. Composure. Oh, I can do that? Why do you only have one attack? What the hell? Okay, fine. Might as well do this. Oh, that actually kind of hurt. Let's go for a quick draw. No, let's go for sniper shot. Yeah. Oh, that barely did anything. Okay. I should have probably used... Not to mention, Constantine and Reen would be an interesting dichotomy. A straight-laced martyr and a lovely con. Oh, that would be a good duo, not the cap. That's actually a good suggestion. I didn't even think of that initially. Seriously, why do you only have single supports, man? That's dumb. Shit. Ah, fuck it. But yeah, it would be a good dynamic to have Constantine and Reen, to be fair. Alright, gonna fuck... Oh, come on! You can't miss that, Estelle. Alright, fine. There we go. Ow! Shit. Alright, fine. Ow! Fuck you. Yeah, heal Estelle, please. Running out of time. No! Thank you. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Earth Wall. Perfect. Nice. Ow. Alright. Do I have anything else I can use? For area? Nope. Let's see. Let me go for... Actually, let me heal myself again. Yep. Then I'll go for you. Nice. Oh shit. Alright, now might actually be time to heal Zen. Oh, you missed? Oh, you motherfucker. What? No! Fuck. Alright, yeah, agility, please. Oh, yes, I missed. Perfect. Oh, that's a lot of damage. No, not enough. Oh, no, strength doesn't stack if I remember. Emma and Constantine will also be considered for the leadership position because Emma's responsible for Constantine's cunning. Oh, yeah, to basically cover the other's flaws. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Alright, let's see. Now I should be able to go for Smite. Please? Oh, damn, only 500. Alright, keep the line moving, guys. No. Shit. No, heal yourself, Olivia. You need it. Alright, you know what? Alright, let's do another distend. There we go. No. Shit. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Yes! Oh my god. Miss? Alright, heal him, please. Joshua, don't you dare die on me again. Oh, thank you. Alright, we got rid of the healer. Now one of the vanguards is gone. Alright, I'll have him help. Let's do another earth guard. Earth wall. Okay, now I can have Olivia attack again. What is that? What move was that? Holy shit. Alright, there we go. Oh, I don't have an... Oh, wait, no, I do have an repeat move, I think. Ah, shit, I don't. Fuck me. Neither does he. Great. Alright, let me move this way. I'll be right back. Oh, no problem. Alright, let me move Joshua all the way back here. Oh, he's still alive, thank God. I was about to be like, not again. Sylvan Wing. Nice. Alright, now let me use a Tiro for Joshua. Keep going. We're almost there. Just a bit more. Hey! Stop it. Yes! We did it first try too. Let's go. That was tough though. Not gonna cap. Nicely done. I never thought that Zindi Immovable was really that capable. You guys were no slouches yourselves. I don't think I'd have won if not for the others backing me up. Did we win? Yeah, not sure how though. Don't be so modest. You may have had Zin with you, but you each pulled your own weight. I knew fighting a share with students was gonna be tough, but I had no idea the black-haired kid would be such a tough cookie. And I was thinking that this girl was gonna put me to sleep. Perhaps later we can discuss each other's strengths over a glass of wine. Oh, give it a rest. Well, not bad at all. No kidding. That was a pretty exciting match. I suppose it wasn't too bad. Why, thank you. So what's the deal? Why are you guys congratulating us? Got a fever or something? We're not congratulating you, you little punk. Just that it would be annoying to lose so easily to the group that drove us up a wall. You got a snappy comeback for everything, don't you? Come on, Estelle. Thank you very much. Not a lot's happened between us, and still you cheered us on. Appreciate it. What? I'm trying to tell you that we're not cheering you on. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay, here we go. Alright, it's finally time. Time to teach those sneaky assholes a lesson. Maybe this is how it was destined to play out. Fingers are crossed for you. Good luck. Watch out for the commanding officer. Keep him pinned down and you'll have a fighting chance. Okay. I mean, shut up. It's none of your business anyway. Alright, let's hope they can actually do it. Yo, little Mr. Masked Avenger. I've been waiting for a chance to pay back what I owe you. Yeah, we ought to thank the Duke for this chance. Huh. What's so damn funny? You're orphans from the Capua family. One of Erebonia's ruined noble families. Oh, right. Yes. We learned this in Trails of Closia 3. That they were kind of conned out of all their land, right? You lost your territory to a corrupt merchant and only survived by taking to air piracy. I was just thinking about what a touching story that is. What the hell? How do you know about that? Did you forget that we're part of the intelligence division? You're better off abandoning your little quest for revenge and just serving your time quietly. It does seem that you're trying to go straight at least. You... what? You sure do love to run your mouth, don't you? It's time for a taste of our overpowered bullets. Alright, hopefully they can actually do it. Let's see. And while the fight's going on, I'll be right back. Dude, how did that guy do 1k damage? It's ridiculous. Oh, smashing so... What? 12k? I mean 1200? You've got to be kidding. Oh, this might actually be tough. Man, they lost. They were doing pretty well at first. It all fell apart when the fellow in red started in on them, though. Definitely not an opponent to be trifled with. I don't think he was even trying as hard as he could. Can't get a decent read on his real strength. Please tell me you're joking. No, I think that's the truth. That last technique just didn't feel like it was even all that focused. He's still got plenty we haven't seen yet. That's just crazy. Sorry, you guys. Don't try to cheer us up, please. We got slaughtered out there. Damn it! My support tactics weren't so worthless. It wasn't your fault. I'm the one who wasted all that energy on attacks that didn't do anything. Well, hey, sometimes it comes down to just who's stronger. We gotta get him back for you when we find him tomorrow. What? You make it sound so simple. I'm not fond of promising what I'm not sure I can deliver. A battle has to be won in the mind before it can be won in the flesh. What a fine saying. 'Tis as if you and Estelle speak with the same mind. But you, sir, with a more golden tongue. Looks like you're finally done. Alright, no hanging about. Back to the docks with you. You gotta be kidding. We just got done fighting. Can't you give us a few minutes to rest? You know, for hardened criminals, you sure act like spoiled brats. Come on, get moving. I'm so worn out. Hey, bracer jerks. What? We aren't gonna be here tomorrow. But you damn well better win. You let those assholes beat you, then you're gonna have the hell to pay. Of course we're gonna win. Who do you think you're talking to here? We'll win, I swear. Are you done? Enough stalling. Oh, cool. Got some money. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Tomorrow's final match. We're really gonna have to keep our spirits up, because that's going to be one tough match. So I propose that we go to the bar and let it all hang out, so to speak. I like the way you think, good sir. I should like to join you. So this is adult logic. Got some stuff we have to do, so not tonight for us, I guess. No problem. See you later, then. We'll meet up with you tomorrow morning out front. Good night, my sweethearts. Now, let's see. I bet Niall's waiting for us. Why don't we go to LeBron News Service see what he has to say? Yeah. Hopefully he's managed to learn something useful about those Intelligence Division members. But first, save my game. There we go. Plus, I also want to go see if me and Joshua can just go alone to battle those monsters in the sewers. If I actually can, that'd be great. Because that would help a lot. Because I need to level up. I might need to level up a bit more if they can do 1k damage that easy. Like, seriously. That should not even be possible. Okay, so it should be down here. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, man, I have to do it with them. Wait, where's the editorial office? I've never been told this. Ah, for fuck's sake. Right, now we gotta go find it. Let's see. Shop. Marble Factory. Yeah. Don't remind me. No, that's the Arms and Guards, the Guild. Sunnybell Inn. Maybe it's in the north? Wait, how much is even here? Oh, okay. Meh. I guess it could be. I might actually be somewhere else I haven't checked yet. No, that's Granzo Castle. Okay. This isn't it. Well, shit, I honestly don't know where it could be. Does this guy know? Oh, no, he doesn't. Fuck. Oh, no. Actually, there was someplace I haven't checked yet, I think. Let me see. East Block, West Block. I could have sworn there's somewhere else I haven't checked, like where that museum was at that one point. What was it again? Shit. Oh, there's the Fisherman's Guild here? What the hell? I didn't know there was one. Alright, let me just skip this. Yeah, I'm like so surprised I like barely fished at all over the course of this game. That's crazy. Okay. Alright. So there's that. Oh, okay, so it could be one of these smaller buildings. Okay. So let's see. What about this one? No, this isn't a news place. It's just someone's house. Okay, what about this one? Nope. Seriously, where am I supposed to go? Oh, my bad. I went back inside. Alright, let's see. East Block. Get the landing point. Okay, let me check. I'll check all these entrances, see if I can find anything. Okay, that's the Covardian Embassy. This is the tournament. Oh, okay, so this is the other entrance I had to go to. Okay. Because I'm like, there has to be another entrance, but I feel like I couldn't remember where it is. Okay, it's that way. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, there's something here. Was this it? Oh no, that's the History Museum. Wait, then where is the news place? Oh, here we... Oh no, this is Orbital Ship. What? Seriously, where the fuck is this place I'm supposed to be looking for? I don't get it. They could at least tell me. Fuck. Of course. It just can't be that simple, can it? Alright, fine. Okay, so it's not anywhere here. Or maybe it is. Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. What's this? A powerful clock. Okay. Might as well get some ice cream. Oh, something that restores CP? I would like that. Let me get 5 of these. Yeah. I would love to actually have that. Alright, let's keep looking. We're North Block. Get the castle. Get that one building. I'll go check down there close to West Block. Maybe there's something there I'm missing. I'm just running around trying to find it. I honestly have no fucking clue where it would be. Oh, this is a big house. Seriously, where the heck am I supposed to go? These guys really do suck at like telling me where to go. Okay, let's see. We have... Oh, we have all these places to check. Shit. Oh no, I checked here before. Yeah. Okay, so there's the church. Oh, the Harbor District. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Okay, so there's gonna be one of these then. So this one, so this one. Oh, here we go. The one area where it's like that, you have to be at that right angle to see it. Okay. He must be upstairs. Hey, Niall. Pardon us? Hey, you're here. Amazing. Dorothy actually got the message to you guys and didn't screw it up. Our miracles never cease. So, I hear you won your match today. Dorothy was in a deceptively cheerful mood when she got back from it. Cool. Now, about what we discussed earlier. Straight to business, I see. Take a look. Get some background on the big shots. Is this from the Royal Army? Nothing super secret, but I was able to get out some documents.
Let's just say they're on loan from some of my army contacts. But keep that under the hat, okay? Absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and read it here. Alright, let's go from the bottom up. Second Lieutenant Lawrence Belgar, age and nationality unknown. Member of Jester, who was invited by Colonel Richard to join the touch. Jester? Okay, so that must be his group. Previous activities unknown. He's been in disguise all along? He's not even from Laburo. What's with his old job as a mercenary being one blank spot? I don't know. Jaeger Corps are known as the best mercenaries in the business for good reason. No kidding. So maybe the colonel was just looking for a really skilled fighter? It's a possibility. But how can you trust someone with no history? Or maybe he just knows them personally from somewhere. But I think I've heard his Jester somewhere before. Captain Amalthea. Captain Canon Amalthea. Born 1175 in Laburo's capital city of Granza. Her excellent grades at the military academy earned her a place on the staff of the military operations office shortly after graduation. 1201, reassigned to the newly formed intelligence division on Colonel Richard's recommendation. Later appointed as the aide-de-camp, assisting directly with military operational command. Excellent grades again. Another intellectual big shot looks like. This appointment means that she's been working for Colonel Richard for a long time. No wonder she's so loyal to him. And then him, Captain Alan Richard, Colonel, my bad. Born 1168 in the Rowan region of Laburo. Graduated ahead of his class at the military academy, later assigned to the mobile task force led by Cassius Bright. 1192, recognized for distinguished service under Cassius Bright, the 100 Days War. Appointed to staff of the military operations office after Colonel Bright's retirement. 1201, suggested formation of intelligence division. Queen Alicia approves the request and appoints him as the first commander of the new branch. Wow, pretty impressive. Well, he is the man in charge. He always seemed to be pretty sharp. Looks like Major Sid was right about him serving under Dad for 10 years. Or 10 years ago. So Dad really was a colonel. What when he retired? I mean, he had respect and fame and all that. True, it is kind of weird. What would lead him to that? Even if he said a family, Arya still has his daughter, like Shizuku, and he still raises her. So it's like, why did he do it? Maybe something forced him out of it? Like, I don't think blackmail, but something of the sort. Thanks for this now. At least now we know a little more about who we're dealing with. As long as it's useful. Learned a few juicy tidbits while I was digging around, too. Juicy tidbits? For example, First Lieutenant Julius Schwartz of the Royal Guardsmen, currently wanted for questioning, was in the academy at the same year as Amalthea. Really now? They never gave out the impression that they got along that well. Oh, maybe she joined Colonel Richard because it's like, maybe Captain Schwartz was better than her, that she was able to go to the Royal Guardsmen, but she wasn't. So she decided following Richard would get her, like, that one up. Maybe. Maybe because they were academy rivals. Canon's got brains, but Julie's got the combat skills. Pretty big difference there. I see. I'd imagine so. Looks like Julie's always been super serious knightly type, huh? Next up. This has nothing to do with the military, mind you. You kids know about Princess Claudia, right? Princess Claudia? Sounds familiar. Memory serves, she was orphaned when the crown prince and his wife died. She's the granddaughter of Her Majesty Queen Alicia. Right, but she's not well known. But she is the direct descendant of the queen. From what I can dig up, she lives in the royal keep. Pretty much stays there most of the time. And it seems someone's been looking for prospective marriage candidates for her. Huh. It's not super unusual for rich families, but still. Just gross. That's not the point. The issue is, who is this? Oh! He's gonna create a situation where, because he has all these accolades, he has the right to marry Princess Claudia, and then he would be the true head of power, the next heir to the throne. I see. That's what Richard's trying to do, right? But why would he want to be king? He must be after something that can only be done through that position. But what would it be? Spot on, kid. It could be Queen Alicia, Duke, Colonel Richard. Not bad, kid. It's Colonel Richard who's been scouring foreign regions for Scouring foreign countries for a suitable candidate, looks like. I knew it. Isn't that kind of weird? Why would he even be involved in setting up an arrangement? Oh, he's not. Oh no, maybe he just wants a proxy, right? Or maybe it's that he's pretending he's looking for it, but he already has someone who he can, like, not necessarily manipulate, but is already, like, allied with him. Pretty interesting, ain't it? And now, there's something I want from you two. Huh? You want us to win the tournament and get you some information at the dinner party, right? Is that about the long and short of it? Oh, okay. You're not shy about asking for stuff, are you? I got you information. It's called give and take, sweetheart. True. It's been helpful. Alright. We'll let you know if we find out anything. That's what I like to hear. If all goes well today, I might not even have to rely on you two. Always got another source of intel? Excuse me for a sec. Niall on the case. Hello, the Burl News. Ah, it's you. I've been waiting for you to call it. What? Started now? Okay, got it. I'll meet you there. What's going on? Sorry to cut and run on you, but I gotta go meet someone. Sounds like you're in for a late night. Sun's going down as it is. I'm a night owl anyways. I'm only up during the daytime while that crazy chick is being trained. But hey, no biggie. You kids can just kick back and relax while I'm out. Gotcha. Good luck with your work. You too. Don't screw up tomorrow's match. Alright. Nice. Well then, what should we do now? I guess we should stop by the guild and go back to the hotel. I'll report the info that Niall got for us. Fine by me. I see. But still. Oh no, yeah, probably because he's pretty old, right? So then people would be confused as to, like, why Colonel Richard would be engaged to Princess Claudia. Right? At least that's what... It would make sense, because then it's like, isn't he a little too old? Is it really okay to be setting up a marriage like this? But it's like, that would make sense. Oh, I didn't even see what rank I am. Oh, I'm still 4th. Man, that sucks. Actually... What? I fought a monster in the sewers. Bullshit. Oh, I already reported. There's nothing else. What do you expect me to do? So, Joshua, offer my congratulations on advancing to the championship bout. It is a shame to hear Kurt's loss, but I hear it was a very good match. Yeah, it was pretty intense. I won't go patting us on the back just yet, though. We weren't better than Kurt, not by himself. True, we just got lucky. We had Zin, along with Olivier's guns and magic, to cover for our mistakes. Yeah, seriously, if he hadn't healed us, we'd have been fucked so many times. They're the only reason we made it this far. You two are very humble. We're at quality these days. By the way, have you learned any more information? Well... So, Second Lieutenant Lawrence is part of a Jaeger Corps. Or more specifically, the Jaeger Corps known as Jester. First I've heard of that name. Definitely best I look up. Did the Guild and the Jaeger Corps even work together? Not at all. If anything, we consider one another to be business rivals. We make it our business not to interfere in matters of state, you see, whereas the Jaegers largely revel in such matters. They're often employed in border disputes and have some quite opposing viewpoints with us regarding the safety of the common man. They don't sound very nice. So I take it there's no chance of us getting any information on this? I wouldn't say no chance, but a bit of cloak and dagger, I might be able to find the information you seek. It would take several days to gather the necessary intel, however, so you wouldn't have it before the championship. Is that alright? Championship? Schmampionship. This has nothing to do with competition, so yeah, if you please. Thank you, Ellen. Also, we're going to Colonel's hunt for Princess Claudia's future husband. We've recovered a few morsels of information which may have some connection. Oh, okay. Remember, the Imperial Royal family will be arriving in Granzel during the Queen's birthday celebration. We don't know their name, but we do know this is the first time someone from the family has come to Liberl since the war 10 years ago. It's fairly significant news. I see. I read that it does seem connected with talk of Princess Claudia's marriage. I don't actually know a thing about the Imperial Royal family. I mean, the only Imperial I've ever met is Olivier. The princess has just celebrated her 16th birthday. Seems much too early for her to be married. I suspect there may be politics at work here. 16? We're only 16 ourselves. It is the appropriate age for a young lady to make her debut in high society. But unless we've reverted to a much more repressed time, it is much, much too soon for marriage. Indeed, as I said, I suspect there's a political move to push their wedlock. find that motive will no doubt prove to be a most valuable endeavor. Gotcha. So, if we can earn that invite to the castle, we'll definitely be able to investigate much more easily. Then we need to secure a win in tomorrow's competition. As dangerous as this may be, I've got something for you. Here. Yes! Here we go. What the heck is this to? Sewers. We always keep a few on hand at the capital branch. Never know what they might come in handy. This one should open the access gates near the Grand Arena. There are pretty strong monsters living down there, so I figured it might be a suitable training ground. Bring it! We could totally use a warm-up. Thank you, Eldon. I'm just doing my job. Be sure you don't head down there without some backup, though. If it's just the two of you, you're toast. No problem there. We'll head on down with Zin and, Olivia after we meet up with them tomorrow. I wish this heat wave in the UK would go away. Not fun. Oh. How hot is it over there? Like, I always thought because, like, you guys are much closer to the north, it wouldn't be as hot. Because I remember when I went to the summer for in Germany last year, it wasn't that hot. Like, sure, you could still feel it being hot, but they had, like, the cool wind now and then. Or then again, it may just be, like, something about the UK's, like, terrain or environment. I don't know. Wow, it's late. Should probably get back to the hotel. Hey, you two. Oh, what's going on? We're on patrol. Nighttime patrols have been increased as part of the counter-terrorism measures. It's best to avoid going out after 9 o'clock, if at all possible. Ah. You two should go home. Don't you think that's a little obnoxious? What if you need to go out after 9 o'clock? It's the higher-ups who make the decisions, miss. Sorry to cause any trouble, but everyone has to abide by the rules. By the way, where is it that you two live? We're staying at the hotel on the North Block. We'll be there for the duration of the martial arts competition. Hold on a second. I could swear I've seen you two somewhere before. Hey! These kids are in the tournament! You know, now that you mention it. Were you the guys in the audience? Well, we were on security detail. Oh wait, mystery synergy. Even when I'm wearing shorts, it feels like I'm wearing tracksuit bottoms. Oh, no. Dude. I can definitely get that, because, like, the thing is, for me, it's like, I sweat a lot naturally, even with just, like, a bit of heat. Like, let's say, like, high 70s, maybe usually low 80s, I already start to sweat a good amount. So it's like, I cannot imagine how, like, that's probably, like, I'm going, like, full sweat mode, and I hate that, dude. I could definitely see it's like, you wouldn't want to be like that. Because, like, let's say you go to, like, South America, right? You go to Peru. No matter what season it is, even if they say it's winter, it's still going to feel hot, humid, and it's just awful. You feel disgusting every time you come back home after just wandering out there. So, yeah. You really got to hate those heat waves, man. It's cruel. I still remember that one report. I don't remember how long ago, but there was that one heat wave in Japan where it reached like over 100 degrees, if I recall. I can't remember when it was. I just remember it was like a couple months ago, but I think it was like maybe around the start of the year, or was it the end of last year? I'll have to check again. Well, we were on security detail. The match today was pretty incredible. Tomorrow's the championship, no? Well, let's go with you to the hotel so you can rest up for the big fight. Very well. We accept. Hey, we got fans. Thanks for escorting us. We appreciate it. You gotta be kidding. We're big fans of you. Oh, wow, they actually are. Nice. So wait, is it like, do you not have like AC on where you're at a Synergy? Or are you out of the house right now and you're just watching this on like your phone or something? We're all in the same army, but I don't know. Special ops guys just rub me the wrong way for some reason. No kidding. I just don't get what goes through their heads. No, just an open window. What? You only have an open window? Yo, that sucks. You don't even have an air vent? That's why. Because, like, look, my air vent doesn't always, like, blast AC, because, again, I live with my family currently until I graduate, and then I'm gonna try to find a place of my own. So that's why I have, like, a small fan in my room. I would try to get a bigger fan, but it's like, my room's pretty small, so I wouldn't really have a place to put it, so I was like, at least I have this for the time being. But just an open window. That is crazy. Damn. I can imagine just only being only in an open window environment. That'd be too much for me. Like, legit. I actually feel kind of bad for you now for that. Is it just like one window, or you at least have like two decently sized windows? Because it's like, if it's just one, then that's like, the airflow is like so small. Don't you think talking like that is a little disrespectful to Colonel Richard, though? Well, that's why we're putting so much faith in your participation. Good luck with tomorrow's match. Thank you. We'll do everything we can. Aw, cool, we got fans. Nice. It's all kind of complicated. Two windows, just one open. The noise gets annoying with cars going through. Oh no, I definitely agree. Because, like, I don't know why, but in the weirdest of times, there will be, like, some motorcycle revving its engine just zipping through. There'll be this one guy who, like, plays his music so loud that it actually sounds like he just attached a speaker to the top of his car. Then, like, at random times, there's, like, an ice cream truck that just, like, passes through, and I'm like, what the fuck? Just shut up already. It's like, I even have my window closed and everything, but it's like, my setup is by my window, so it's like, that noise is still gonna be pretty loud and easy for the mic to pick up, unless I mute it. Yeah. I can imagine how those people always, like, live, like, across from, like, very busy streets, you know? Like, at least, like, maybe in, like, hotel areas, like, at least, it usually just gets busy in the day, and then it's, like, late at night, it won't really bother you. But it's like, if you just get a house and you're in a busy road, it must be really hard to go to sleep. Like, legit. It's all kind of complicated, huh? I don't think those guys know a thing about the Colonel's plot. They seem to think the Intelligence Division are just regular soldiers. Whatever comes down to chain of command, they accept as the truth. Well, I hate to make enemies of them since they're rooting for us and all. Regardless of anything else, it'd be wise not to stir up trouble with the rank and file soldiers. What do you say we stay in our room tonight, just rest up? Okay. Alright, let's do it. Gotta do some more monster extermination tomorrow. Huh? Huh? Did you just hear something? Wait, what? Is someone in our room? Oh, someone is. What? Be on alert when we go inside and be ready for a fight if things don't look right. Huh? I think we got a trespasser. There might be explosives, so be careful. Wait, you're kidding, right? I need you to do exactly as I tell you. No questions. If you'd rather stay out here, that's fine by me. No way! I'm fine, let's go inside. Alright. Who could it be? Oh. Looks like he got away. But that's strange. I don't sense that anyone's been in here. Nor does it feel like there are any traps set. Oh, they just came to deliver a letter. You can seriously tell that kind of thing? Yeah, because it doesn't look like anything's been moved. I guess this is all that was up on. Oh, okay. They must have waited till we exactly got here, right? Because if they had, like, done this at the start of the day, considering this is a hotel, the cleaning people could have cleaned this up and probably found the letter and be like, oh, this must be trash or something like that, and either thrown it out, or they would have looked into it and handed it to someone else. So they needed to wait until we just got back. What? A letter? Let's see. Tonight at the stroke of 10, come to the cathedral. Please tell no one of this. And that's it? And what cathedral? That huge church in the West Block? It's already almost 10 o'clock now. Oh, okay, that's why we were, that's why they emphasized about the curfew. Well, it sure sounds suspicious, but nothing venture, nothing gain. What do you think? Should we go for it? Absolutely not. What was that for? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. Look, didn't those soldiers just say that they were going to reinforce tonight's patrols? You can bet they'll be keeping a close watch on the West Block, too. Oh, right. So I hate to just pretend we never got it. I'll go by myself, then. Huh? It's easier for one person to stay hidden than two. I shouldn't have any real trouble getting to the cathedral unnoticed. Listen, if all I'm doing is scoping out the situation, I can handle it on my own. I just need you to stay here. Hey! Huh? But, Synergy, do you live in, like, just, like, a small house, or do you, like, live in, like, a building? Like, because, I mean, I, like, on the, third floor of my place, I feel like, isn't it, like, the higher up you are, the more you kind of feel the heat? At least, is that how it works, or am I just being delusional? Could possibly. I'm no less abrasive than you are. I can handle myself, and I won't slow you down. Your silver tongue's not going to work on me this time. 3-floor house. Oh, okay. Still, it's not what I meant. I know it's not that you don't trust me. I can tell you're worried about me, or more that you're worried for me. Why are you not telling me? How can you tell that I'm keeping something from you? I'm closer to you than just about anyone, Joshua. Stuff you can keep from me. Not for very long, anyway. I'm impressed. Huh? Alright, you want to come with me, I won't try to stop you. It's almost 10 now, though, so we have to hurry. Okay. I want you to promise me something. If anything goes wrong, you do exactly as I tell you. One wrong move could be fatal. Okay, I promise. Let's get a move on that. What, does he maybe know who sent the letter, maybe? Because then why would he be so worried about it? Oh. Ah, shit. Oh, am I actually gonna have to, like, dodge this? Looks like they're patrolling. If any of the soldiers spot us, we'll probably be led back to the hotel. We need to study their movements and take whatever chances we can to get past them undetected. Okay. Oh, okay, we're actually having a wide perspective. Oh, hi. Okay, let me see. Trying to get a feel. Let's get to the corner. Yep. Oh, we're going to West Block, right? Oh, shit. Wait, how can I get there? Oh, should I just go to the South Block? Okay, gonna wait. Oh my god, how am I supposed to get out of here? Dude, how do I get there? I don't get it. Why? Alright, how do I actually do this? You got extra BP for not getting caught. Oh. Oh, okay, so some of these might actually move. Okay. No, it's like, I get the difficulty thing, but it's like... Oh, maybe I should go through this way. Oh, okay, I had to take the long way. Oh, shit. What is this? Oh, that's the landing port, okay. Okay, let's see. We gotta get to the... Damn, so I'll have to go, like, to the South Block or something. Let me just hide here. Let me see if he turns around. That would be helpful to know if he's still on the same street or not. Oh, is he just gonna make a whole... Wait. Oh, don't tell me he's actually gonna make a whole roundabout. Oh, shit. Oh my god. They're zigzagging the entire area. The fuck? Okay, come on. No! Fuck! Damn it! I made good progress there. Come on. It's actually kind of tough. I wish it zoomed out even more. That'd be great, but it's obviously not gonna happen. Okay, so I at least have a good detailed idea of where to go. For like half of it. I will say, I do at least like that we're doing this, you know? It's not gonna be that simple, because this is a very precarious situation. Dude, when's this guy gonna walk past already? God damn. He's taking too long. He should be doing his laps by now. Or is he gone? I mean, he's not. Where is this dude? Okay, I guess he's just not there anymore. For whatever reason. Okay, so yeah. Gonna move along, and then the other two should be showing up now, right? Because they're going in a 2-1, the 2 outer, and then 1 in the middle road. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, there we go. What? Oh, come on. I got past him the first time. That's bullshit. Fuck that. Okay, I guess I just can't be too close to them. Go away. Yes. Yes, no one here. Thank God. I wish I knew if someone was coming this way. Okay, so I have to go through that way. I don't see anyone, but I can't take that like as a guarantee. Shit. Oh, no. Yep, knew it. Yeah, they're really persistent. Oh, shit. No. Oh, okay. I see. No, shit. No, and I almost got there. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, some are off duty. That's what's going on. That's why it's getting easier now. I see. Okay. I see. That's how this is working. Damn. But it's still, like, really tough, though. I will admit, whoever can actually get this off easy is pretty good. Okay, shit. Okay, we stay here. Okay. Come on. Yes. Come on, go. Shit. Okay, I'll stay here and see if he comes back around. Oh, they have every 2 people walking that way. Okay, so I could... Let's see, if I could just go straight up there, but don't know if anyone's gonna catch up or not. Okay. Go now. Yes! Okay, finally. I did have to have it made easier for me, because I did notice it got rid of some people. Stay focused. I'll go in first. Stay close. Okay. That is tough, though, Eclogia. Sorry, Estelle. Guess I misunderstood. Huh? Oh. A sister. Oh, was she the one who helped us out before? You. Aren't you the nun from before? The one who was attacked at the scenic route? Thank you for what you did back there. assume you got my message? That letter of yours? But why would you do something so secret like? Just to say thanks. Now I get it. It was her all along. Huh? What? Oh, Captain Schwartz. I see. That's how she ended up there. Because it was like, how would a nun have even got there without protection? I see. She acted like she was already there. Okay. And that's why she needed us to help come by with the lie that we were there to help with a request. Smart. Lieutenant Julia Schwartz, Commander of the Royal Guardsmen at your service. It's been a long time, you two. I knew you'd come. Nice to see you again, Lieutenant. Last time was back at Ruin, right? Yes, it was. Hasn't been that long, but it feels like ages. Hold on a second. Why are you in that getup? And what do you call us here? Answer your questions one at a time. First, the clothes. Sifting Church's long and deep ties with the royal family. Colonel Richard's little conspiracy has us on the run, and they've helped us stay hidden within the city. Oh, okay. To answer your other question, why I called you here. You win the final match tomorrow, you'll get invited to that dinner party at the castle, right? What I need you to do is to get in touch with Her Majesty once you get inside. I realize that it's a selfish request, but since we're basically fugitives, there's no way for us to make contact. You're the only hope we have. Well then, this is kind of unexpected. Actually, we're participating in the competition specifically in hopes of seeing the Queen anyway. What? Really now? Almighty Adios. Thank you for your gift most sacred. In that case, I have only one favor to ask of you. When you speak to Her Majesty, heed her counsel. Of course, that was the plan from the get-go. That non-involvement rule still applies even in a situation like this. But we'll do everything we can. I'm grateful. Please, take this with you. What's this? Give this to the headmaid Hilda, and she'll know what you've spoken to me. Her Majesty is probably under the heavy guard of the Special Ops men. But you can trust Hilda. With her help, you may be able to speak with Her Majesty. Sounds like a heck of a lady. Got it. I'll go talk to her. Thank you very much. Pathetic, isn't it? Huh? I was deceived and thereby failed the one I was supposed to protect at all costs. And this happened not long after I swore I would give my life to safeguard Her Majesty from harm. You can't imagine how helpless I feel having to depend entirely on another's help. You really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. I hate to say this, but there is a chance that we'll lose tomorrow's match. I'm certain that you'll do just fine. The Calvadia martial artist is extremely skilled. You were both children of Colonel Cash's brain. You mean you knew our dad too? It's not without reason that he was known as the finest swordsman in all of the Royal Army. The Divine Blade, at that. Before he retired from service, I had a chance to be trained by him when he was a martial arts instructor at the military academy. If not for him, I would not be nearly as skilled as I am. I can't believe that. He's never used anything except a bow staff. I guess he must have given up the sword when he decided to become a bracer. His goal wasn't to kill his enemies. He wanted to improve himself and have those weaker than he. That's why he chose the bow staff as his weapon. Or so I imagine. Really? I didn't know that my use of a staff had that kind of significance. I'm sure you hoped you'd inherit that same kind of mindset. I think he'd be proud of you. Colonel Cassius Bright trained both of you. I have all the faith in the world that you'll win tomorrow's match. Hearing you say that almost makes you think you're right. We'll put everything we have into it. Pardon us, Granville City Guard. Due to terrorist threat, we'll now be patrolling the facilities. Apologies for the latest of the hour, but do you mind if we have a look inside? Crap. Quite alright, thank you. Just a moment, please, and I'll open the door. There's another door at the back of the altar room. You can get outside from there. Okay. Please be careful. I would recommend trying to get speed 3 quarts. You'll need all the speed you can get for some incoming attack. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, we managed to avoid the patrol so far. Doesn't look like there are any soldiers this way. Yeah, I'm not sensing anyone. Guess the night patrols are finally done. Let's rest for a moment here, then head back to the hotel. Okay. So much is going on, it's starting to give me a headache. I'll bet. Never would have imagined it for Lieutenant Schwartz waiting for us at the cathedral. Wait, so she wasn't who you were expecting to find there? Could it be, you would think it'd be someone you'd known before? Well. Oh, was it like maybe the method that they sent the letter was something that he would have done? Oh. Sorry, forget I said anything. Gotta remember the rules. Estelle. I won't ask you anything about before we met until you're ready to tell me. I try to be careful, but sometimes it just slips my mind. Estelle, I think you've gotten a little stronger during our travels. Huh? It's overwhelming to think of all the people around us. Each and every one of them living his or her own life, all under the same sky. And every person you meet has a personality, and a history, and a story to tell. Every one of them is just like us, living day by day. Sometimes I just have to remind myself that no one acts without cause. Nothing happens without reason, or motive, or an excuse. It's only when I remember that I start to feel like might be able to reclaim the parts of me I've lost. Joshua? Probably just fooling myself, tricking myself into accepting things I can't change. But even so, I'm grateful for having someone with me. Sky, Dad, but most of all you. So I promise, once this whole matter is settled, and if Dad comes back safely, I'll tell you everything there is to know about my past. Really? Really. With the stars as my witness. Okay then, we have ourselves a deal. Estelle? All my gloom's gone flooding away. So once you told me what you're gonna tell me, then I'll tell you what I gotta tell you. What? Wait, is this about the thing you had on your mind? Yep. Gonna have to psych myself up for it. Psych yourself up? Is it really something so dramatic? I mean, if it's that important, I really don't mind hearing about it now. Absolutely not. It's a delicate matter, and timing is crucial. Though I guess the situation does feel kind of right, but still no dice. Not yet. I don't get you sometimes, Estelle. I swear, you seem like you're ready to take on anything now. All because we got a big talk planned. Makes no sense. Of course I'm ready. Ain't no way I'm letting those guys keep me from this talk. I'm gonna show the special guys how a touch of girl power can ruin the whole day. Ruin their... You really are your father's daughter. What's that supposed to mean? You better not be comparing me to a middle-aged man. I guess you're right. Somehow I think we're going to do just fine tomorrow. He was probably expecting the guy shown watching the stage play. Yeah, I can believe that. Whoever he is. Yesterday was genuinely awful. I returned to the embassy overfull of spirit when the tourism guard saw fit to stop and cast flaming, stinking disparagement at me. And time security at night, supposedly for anti-terrorist purposes. Were you two okay? Yeah, we went to bed early, so we didn't have any problems. And Alan lent us something so that he might really give us the edge. Now that should come in handy. He's a young one, but he's got a spark to him. Always seems to know what you need when you need it. So what do you say we check out the sewers this morning? The gate is just north of the arena. Well, if it's for the banquet, we could muster up one more huzzah. Nice. Alright, so let's go get that speed 3 you were talking about. And let me go to the soft block first. Alright, where is it? Horrible Factory. Here it is. I need to check if I even have enough for it. Let me actually check. Wait, speed 3. Do you mean evade 3? Because I don't see a speed here. I'm assuming you mean evade 3. Do I even have enough? Oh, come on. Oh, I only have 1. Damn it. Great. I don't have nearly enough. Oh, action 3. Yeah. Okay. Damn it. I don't even have 1. I mean, I have action 2s. Well, I might as well at least put those in. Okay, let's see. What should I get rid of from Estelle? I feel like I kind of need a lot of this. But maybe I can get rid of heal because I have a Olivier, at least for now, you know?
You can defeat the shining palms for tons of stuff. Yeah, but I never really get to hit them. I always keep missing. I know I could put like hit or something for my accuracy or like dexterity, whatever they call it, but it's like that would take way too much time. Maybe I'll use Shadow Spear. What, like on the palms? Spam it. Oh, okay. I'll just put action for now. Let's see. Yeah. Joshua at least also has action too. Then I'll change mine 3 and give him... No, he already has heal stuff, so I don't need to give him heal. HP 2. HP 2. Cast. Should have a cast too, at least I think. I might not actually. Ah, fuck, I don't. Great. Wait, Shadow Spear. Do I even have Shadow Spear? I actually have to check. Oh, there it is. We'll see. Hopefully I can get some time zap within the sewers to get at least an action 3 for Joshua. I'd like to do that. Wait. Where am I going? Oh, okay, here we go. I was like, am I heading the right way yet, or am I just doing something wrong? Shit, wrong way. Here we go. Alright, let's get going. Alright, let me save real quick. I'm not gonna end the stream, I'm just making sure I have my points saved and everything. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Alright, this should be the other passageway that I was looking for last time. Okay, so we got one the other way. Oh, it's this thing. Alright, cool, let's go. Come on. Nice. Oh, almost there. Damn. Serious, man? Great. Now this is gonna be annoying. Nice. Good hit. Alright, Joshua got 100. Sin's almost there. You see, it's like I'm getting a lot of space, but not time. At least here. I know I have to go outside, but again, it's like I'm running on a schedule here. But I get it. It's like, I probably will actually need the action. Shit. Yeah, because I realized they kept getting so many turns, like, the other bracers. So it's like, it's probably what's going on here. Alright, there we go. Nice. Let's go. Okay, good. Everyone already has 100 CP. Right, now this one. Like I said, I'm just speeding up the process here. No reason to just do anything crazy or waste any CP. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh my god. Alright, give me a quick second. I'm ready. Yep. Oh no. Oh, not these fuckers again. Alright, give me a quick second. Okay, here we go. Please, just all of you die. There we go. Yeah, because I was like, oh my god, it's those guys that explode again. Oh, come on! If I had 6 more! But let's go. Aw, man. I almost had it. I'm glad he hit. What does it do what I think it does? I'm still amazed I haven't really used, like, anything else to my equips. Yes, CP up plus 10. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see. What else should I get?
Oh yeah, I should probably put a proxy puppet. Fire base, one base. I'll probably save the talismans for when I need it. Okay, now let me put the proxy puppet for Estelle as well. I won't put it on Olivia and the others just yet. I need to save it. Or actually, no. Let me take it off them for now because I don't want it to be accidentally used here. Or we're just fighting mobs, you know? I want to save it for when we actually have the real fight. Yeah, that should actually work. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, that fight was way too easy. Honestly thought it was going to be much more of a struggle. Alright, but yeah, just need 6 more. Wait, is this the same way I... Oh my god, it is. It's the same way I went from. You told me I could have just done this the whole time. Motherfucker. Oh shit. Oh, okay. I think this is that other path from before. Or not. Something completely different. Oh my god, it those things again. Alright, give me a second. Let me use... Yeah, I'm just gonna use the Hell Gate. Okay. Alright, then let me use Shadow Spear. Oh, so that's what that guy kept using on me earlier. Because I was like, what's the name of that spell? I don't recall using it before, but I see. That's what that was. Oh my god, this place is actually kind of tricky. Oh, okay, so I never would have got there anyway. Nice. Alright, let me use it again. Let's go for another Hellgate. Yeah, let's move out of the way. Just use another Shadow Spear. Yeah. Oh, sweet, there we go. Come on, turn around. Come on, Monty Mole. Damn it. There we go. Ah, shit. Another Hellgate again. And Estelle's gonna get hit by this because she's too close. Yeah. Oh, okay, here we go. But I need this. Wait, what? What? Where is this taking me? Oh, okay, okay. I think I know where this goes. Okay. Alright, now let me use Shadow Spear again. That was a little Soul Blur. Damn. That did a lot of damage. Seriously, this is one annoying maze. Holy shit, this is confusing. Oh, here we go. Alright, let's save again. Alright, come on. Yep. I'm not even fucking surprised. Okay, let me put Earth Wall just in case. Alright, let's go. There we go. Oh, fucker. How are you still alive? There we go. Now I can get it. Sweet. The fuck is Cestus? It doesn't tell me anything. Alright, let's... Oh, Gauntlet. Strength 100. Oh, yeah. Give me that. Alright. is in. Got a present for you. Let's go. Alright. Nice. So now there was this thing up here. Seriously, this is so confusing to like map around. Why don't they have maps for this? I know they're trying to make it mysterious, but like, come on, man. You seriously expect me to remember everywhere I'm going here? That's actually kind of ridiculous. Quick draw. I remember using this move a lot in TCS 3. Oh, come on, that wasn't enough? Fuck. Just a regular attack? Ah, yeah, why not? And then I'll use Hurricane. There we go. And then shoot this one. Okay, good. Only one left now. Perfect. Nice. Level 31. Wait, what? What's the point of this? Is there like a hidden door or something? That's just weird. Okay, I'm just gonna run. I'm not gonna bother. If there's nothing in it for that, then it's like, why even try? Wait, which way did it come? Oh no, I was from that direction. Okay. Then what's this? Okay, then take this. There's a downstairs, but I want to keep looking. Oh, there's two downstairs. Shit. Okay. Did not know that. What is that? Oh, okay. I have to beat that monster to move on. I see. And then that's going to open the gate and bring the paths together. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let me save again. This time I don't have Joshua's skills, so hopefully I can do this properly. Oh my god, why are there so many? Okay, good. I was gonna be like, please no, not again. I beg of you. There we go, earth wall. Yes, please. Oh my god, this is gonna take freaking forever. Alright. Come on, Olivier, please. Yeah, I had to cancel my arts for that. Like, I actually kind of had to. Alright, take out this one. There we go. And now, what's the next strongest? This one. I know there was the 820, but it's like, I feel like it still has a chance of being that one. There we go. Yes, only one left. Oh, no, please. Kyria. And then Latira, please. Nice. Have you ever played a Wild Arms game? No, I've never heard of it. What is it? Hey, let's go. Nice. Be the first try. Isn't that something I'll have to report to the guild later? There we go. So now I've connected the two. Awesome. Sweet. So now I have an easy way out. Right, so now sneak past this. Go back here. And this and this. Wait, which way did I come from again? I think I came from this middle one, right? At least I think so. Yeah, because I didn't go here. At least I think. Yeah, I haven't. Oh god, I messed up. No. Shit. Crap. There we go. Oh shit, that's not gonna be enough. The Hellgate, please. Ow. Fucking shit. There we go. I just started playing the first game on PS2 emulated. Oh, it's like a Western JRPG, like a cowboy settings. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I never heard of it. Oh, but you're playing from an emulator, okay. So how is it so far? You liking it? Alright, Alright, let me save it in the next page. Yep. Of course. But I'm already ready for this shit. Right, just in case, let me put up an earth wall. And let me attack first. And then, yep. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Nice. Glad you're enjoying it. So what made you decide to play it? Is it like someone recommended it to you before, or is it just like something new? Oh, Hawkeye. What's that? Is that a weapon for Joshua? Hope so. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, it's not. Oh, no, no, no. It must be an orbit. Yeah. I see. Let me check. Must be. Wait, it's not? Wait, then what is Hawkeye then? I'm so confused. Just wanted to get into it. I've seen some games digital on PS4. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, is it maybe a weapon for someone else and not Joshua, and that's why I'm confusing it? Oh, maybe it's for... Yeah, okay, there we go. I was like, who would it be for then? I see. Now that actually makes sense. Shit. Okay, good. It's not a disadvantage this time. I was gonna be like, I swear to God, if it somehow is at a disadvantage, even though I'm right here. Fucking pissed. Oh, good again. Ow. There we go. Nice, and no one got hurt. Fuck. Yeah, it's gonna take forever to get level 32. I'll just get the 1. Ah, shit. Oh, so I don't need to do this anymore. Nah, but I kind of have to be honest. Okay, Shadow Spear again. Can I use one? Nope. Just attack this. Get another Shadow Spear ready. Yep. There's 1. And there's number 2. Ow. Okay, Latira, please. Thank you. Hey. Hey! Fuck off, little man. Nice. Come on, we're almost there. Nice. Yeah, it's like, at least I can use this to get my CP back. I've at least gone through most of this place. Alright, now let me get the Shadow Spear again. Deliver Hellgate. Okay, good. Now that's gone. I can focus on this thing. Alright, good. We had 3 people at 100. Nice. Just gotta keep going. Okay, I should still be missing something else, I think. Now, at least I'm on the right track now. Yeah, so this was the way where I started, and now I need to check all these other doors. Oh, there was nothing here, okay. I thought there was. Guess not. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying Wild Arms. If it sounds interesting enough. Alright, get this. Just move. Move. There. There we go. Now everyone's at 100. Shit. Or no, actually it's good. Still build more for it. Come on. Oh my god. What the fuck did he just do? He killed me! He one-shotted me! What the hell? When did they have that ability? Nah. Fuck. Great. Of course this would happen. And of course it's Joshua. I'm not even surprised. Alright, Tiro, please. No! Fuck off. Thank you. I cannot believe this is happening. These things didn't do it before. Fucking shit. SL, please heal him. Thank you. Great, now I have to get all this back again. Fuck me. Damn it, we were just done! For fuck's sake. Make me do all this hard work. No! You weren't supposed to miss! No! Not... I'm actually really starting to get pissed off right now. But that's my own fault for not giving myself the advantage, right? Alright. Alright, let's try this again. But we'll try for cheese risotto. I cannot believe this is actually happening right now. Wait, what? It didn't heal? What the fuck? Okay, yeah. Let's go with a Die Hard Paella. Okay, good. Here we got this. Did I get this? I did. Just making sure I covered all my bases before we leave. No. Fuck. Well, at least I have Joshua full. Please. Thank you. No! Oh my god. I'm sorry for screaming there, guys. God damn it. Every fucking time. And how do we not have a better revive yet? Like, what the hell? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Me. Thank you. Alright, so you get it. That is fucking ridiculous. Are you fucking kidding me? Hey, seriously, are you fucking kidding me right now? You know what? I don't even care. I don't care if I don't have 100 CP. I need to get ready. Tellus is the only revive. What? You have got to be fucking kidding me. No. What? We're endgame, dude. Tellus ain't gonna do jack shit. Oh my god. Great. Okay. That's fucking awesome. Alright. Guess I don't have to do. Alright. Give me a second to save and then we'll try to see if we can win the tournament here. I also gotta check something real quick, so I'll be right back, so don't go away. Alright, let's go. I almost forgot the Action 3. Get a Tungsten Sky second. Well, at least they have it for second. I'll take it. Cost 180? Nah, that's fucked, man. It's ridiculous. Do you think I should have action for my whole party or no? Alright, now I have everything I need. Well, that I can currently get right now. Let's see if I can actually win first try. Wish me luck. Looks like it's just us in here. This waiting room feels awfully big right now. Well, it is a pretty big room. Team sports events and circuses alike used to be held here. But that was back in the time when gladiators fighting monsters was a man's only source of entertainment. Interesting. I guess that would explain the size, that there were circus animals in here. I must say, it certainly doesn't measure up to the Imperial Opera House, but even so. It's about the size of an outdoor concert venue, and that's certainly acceptable. Would you excuse us for being less gaudy than you imperialists? I think we may have gone here a little too early, though. We still got a sizable chunk of time before the match starts. Really? I guess waiting around for your match to start really does get kind of boring. So why don't we walk around the grounds for a little while? Works for me. We gotta go out for a walk, guys. Sure, just make sure you're here in time for the match. Well, well, what new turn of events is this? I thought for sure that you'd go with them. I just get the feeling that something's changed between the two of them. Some type of step forward. Hello, Mr. Observant. They've definitely been feeling some pressure from the matches, but today they seem a lot more relaxed. To be that young again, eh? But are they ready for the feelings that well up from within them? Even if they are not, the feelings are surely ready for them. Such delightful awkwardness. I look forward to what comes of it. I really just don't get you. Something wrong? You feeling alright? I'm okay. I just got the chills all of a sudden. Like someone's talking about us or plotting something. I think I can guess who that is. What am I supposed to be looking for? Okay. Maybe our opponents? Or maybe the seats. Let me check the seats. Oh hey, it's the crew. What's up? Hey newbies. Your opponents are tough, but you guys should be able to take them no sweat. Big a leg out there. I'll be cheering for you like you wouldn't believe. Hey you guys. Listen, just relax and do what you've always done. There's no pressure. Something wrong, Kurt? Oh, it's you guys. Guess it's time for the final match. Give it all you got, okay? You bet. You don't look so good there, Kurt. Are you okay? You do seem pale. Just a little lightheaded, that's all. It's kind of odd. I don't feel sick, so why am I lightheaded? I think I'm having a flashback. Flashbang? From what, yesterday? No. From an incident I had about 3 months ago. Seems I screwed up on a job and messed up pretty bad. What do you mean, seems? You don't mean amnesia, do you? I do. It's kind of embarrassing, perhaps even a bit cliched. But I actually don't remember a thing about it. I did it anyway. So can you remember what job I was doing that got me here in the first place? The doctor said it wasn't shock or anything, but offered me no other explanations. What a story. You're still okay to participate in a match? I told you, physically there isn't a thing wrong with me. In fact, I'm feeling a lot better just talking it over with you. And in time, these flashbacks will start to take shape and remember what will happen. Okay, I guess. Say so. Starting to look a little better than you did a minute ago. Just being careful. Thanks. You guys too. Good luck out there. Is that gonna be related to plot or just his own thing? We're all here to root for you today. You're representing the Bracer Guild out there, so be sure to make us proud. Oh, the professor's here. Estelle, Joshua. Professor? You came to watch us? But of course! You've always been such a big help to me. I owe you two at least that much. Thanks, Professor. But how'd you scrape together the mirror for a ticket? Well, that was a bit of a lucky break on my part, actually. The museum director had some sudden business to attend to, so we couldn't make it today. And I am here instead. Should have guessed you'd never be able to get in here out of your own pocket. Not that I wouldn't try, of course. I'm sure I could find a way if I put my mind to it. At any rate, I am here, and here I am. And I'll be shouting your names for sure. Knock 'em dead, you two. You bet you will. Thank you, Professor. Everybody's here. Estelle, you did it! The final fight! It was so exciting. Deep breaths, Dorothy. Come on now. Do it with me. If you don't relax and keep yourself still and focused, you won't be able to get any good shots. Don't worry about that. I take my best pictures when I'm all hyped like this. They're more natural, you see? I guess they would be. Dorothy, I think you're some kind of savage or something. No one else? Okay. Alright, let's check the other side then. Who's that? Mayor Klaus. What brings you here? Wait, what? It's good to see you both again. Sherazard told me that you'd gone traveling all over the kingdom. You've certainly grown up nicely in the time since we last met. Thank you very much. I can't speak for myself, really, but you certainly seem as chipper as ever, Mr. Mayor. Kind of refreshing to see. Well, I won't let you young folk beat me just yet. So I hear that you two made it all the way to the championship. I may be a little old for such things, but I came to watch. You came all the way from Roland for that? No. Actually, I got an invitation out of the blue to a dinner party at Granzo Castle. What? He got an invitation? How did he pull that off? I only arrived in Granzo this morning. Came by way of an airline. No way! I think I get it. The invitation came from Duke Doonan, right? You know of it? I was originally planning to attend the birth ceremony for this married couple and then the journey here. But this lady officer approached me out of nowhere and told me that I was invited to this dinner. What? Amalthea? But why? One guess as to who that was? Must be Captain Amalthea. Sadly, my wife's just not much of a traveling sort, so I didn't have much of a choice but to come here by myself. Aw, she's not here. Pardon me, Mayor. There's a chance we may also be attending that dinner party. Oh? I see. Well, that explains it. Hardly seems appropriate to call for a dinner party when Her Majesty is taken ill. But if you two will be there, I might not feel so awkward. So that just means you'll have to try that much harder to win. You bet. I'll try my best to meet your expectations. I think I'm gonna find myself a seat then. Best of luck. But why would they need a Roland's mayor? It's confusing. It doesn't have anything to do with this. Oh no, maybe for the Queen's birthday, right? Like for the gift or whatever? No, but then why would that be a thing? Maybe to keep it the guys? Can't believe he's going to be at the dinner party. Think Mayor Mabel will be there as well? Seems likely. There'll probably be a lot of influential people in attendance. Ah well, we just need to focus on winning our match and then we'll see everyone there. Sounds good. Speaking of which, it's almost time. Let's return to the waiting room. Okay. Seriously, what is Amalthea trying... What are they trying to do gathering all these people together? Trying to get all the people who are significant, like, not only politics, but just, like, important parts of each city? But what's the benefit? I just can't for the life of me think of it. Oh, here they are. Probably here to see his little dogs win. Oh, looks like the Duke and Colonel Richard are showing up together today. Indeed. Maybe he's here to watch his subordinates compete. So that's the Royal Army's darling of the public. He's handsome enough and well-groomed. Looks like the capable sort. I guess so. Doesn't seem to bear much resemblance to what I saw him in Bose, at least in terms of character. But what indeed can one do? I suppose that he's worthy to be considered a rival to the great Olivier Lenheim. I doubt he's worried about that. Looks like it's starting. Alright, we're up. Finally. I trust everyone is ready to put everything into this. For tears or for laughter, this is it. Game faces, guys. Alright, let's go. Everyone we've fought so far has been about as tough as tapioca. That and half this team's a pair of rookies. I thought they'll be able to stand up to us. Don't be so sure. Both of them are part of the Bracer Guild. Indeed. We've been reading up on them. Good. Now stay focused. And don't underestimate them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, what are those guys grousing about over there? Just let them be, Estelle. They're covering their faces like that. I can only imagine they have much in the way of self-confidence. Since they like my dazzling good looks, there's probably a lot of sniping and backbiting in their ranks. What the hell's that supposed to mean? How do you know I'm considered very attractive to women? Second Lieutenant Lawrence, right? What is it, boy? Joshua? It's sword technique. No, never mind. Best of luck. And to you. Don't let their talk get you all depressed. We're about to start. Alright, let's go. Alright. Let's go for a regular attack first. Try to get a CP back up. Alright, let's go for Arrow Storm. Let's go for Earth Wall. Yeah, for us three. Then lastly, let's go for Earth Guard for himself. Nice, it actually held up. Alright, let's speed myself up. Alright, let's do another Earth Wall. Alright, let's go for morale. Nice. And now my turn. Oh no, he used the Kagebunshi no Jutsu. Are you kidding me? Fuck off. Alright. I know how it works. It should be the same like Duvalie. You gotta take out the main guy and actually do something. I know how it works. I fought Duvalie. But even so, I still gotta watch out for our backs. Oh my god. No. Oh, he healed himself. Motherfucker. Alright, Tira, please. Alright, I'll fight him. Nice. No, not again. Fucking piece of shit. Okay. Not this shit again. Fuck off, dude. Let's go for morale again. My turn. Again. Yeah, get rid of him. Oh, no. Yeah, I had to use the, use a Tira Bomb on Joshua. I need him safe. Oh, this dude. Shut up. Alright, Earth Wall for everybody. Oh, I missed? Fuck. Piece of shit. Alright. Use a Earth Guard for yourself. Estelle, stop missing. There we go. Alright, should be able to use Smite. And then this. Nice. Oh, fuck off. Estelle, stop missing. Alright, let me go for another hit. Oh, I didn't stop him. Shit. Whatever. Oh, got me good. Can I impede? No, oh no, I do. Yeah, stop him. There we go. I like this hit again. Ow. Oh, he had me there. Alright, Tira. Let's try it again. Enough of you stupid Earth Guards, man. Yeah, it sucks to be you. Stop at the damn Earth Guards, man. Yeah, there we go. Now another Earth Wall for those three. Alright, let's just use this move. Alright, 495. Come on. Can I stop it? Oh, yes, I can. No heals for you. Really? This one for Earth Guard? Okay, whatever. Nice. Alright, another Earth Wall. Yep. Nice. Alright, keep going. Good. We're getting there. Okay, good. Alright, another Earth Wall, please. Alright, good. We're doing it. Oh, yeah, an impede move. Oh, I don't have an impede move? Son of a bitch. Oh, attack delay. Maybe that'll work. No, shit. I messed up. No, fuck. I know it. Figured this was gonna happen. Why don't I have an impede move, damn it? Yeah, distend. Okay, Olivia, it's up to you. Please. Hit him with the sniper. Okay, it was just a guard. Alright, hit him with another. Same for you, Joshua. Okay, just an earth guard. I like it. Come on, we're almost there. No, you can't miss that. Oh, shit. Okay, good. Keep hitting with everything you got, guys. Oh my god, come on. Let's go for a hard break. Oh my god. Smite. Yes! Alright, we did it. Let's go. It can't be. We're the best that the special ops has to offer. How could we lose? We're beaten. We won. We really won. And I'm exhausted. Oh, what? Could he sense he wasn't going serious on us? Yes, sir. An interesting conclusion, I'd say. Lieutenant Lawrence, you truly have no shame. His Excellency must surely be ashamed to see his men beaten by such rabble. Was all that posturing just for show? I am indeed ashamed. Come now, Amalthea. You needn't criticize him so. Truth be told, I myself asked Lawrence to hold back. What? It would behoove any member of the Intelligence Division not to put all of his strengths on display. And in this instance, it works to our benefit that the others win the championship. I see. His grace too seems taken with the Easter. He'll serve as an ample distraction. Still, it is a pity. If Lieutenant Schwartz or General Morgan had participated, the show would have been far more dynamic. Surely you jest, sir. You truly wanted the tournament to be more dynamic. Perhaps you should have participated yourself. The likes of Julie are no match for your strength, after all. I don't think that highly of my skill with a sword. I doubt I would be able to defeat the second lieutenant here if he fought as hard as he could, either. Hardly, sir. I believe you somewhat overestimate my strength. I'm nothing but an unrefined former Jaeger in a soldier's uniform. I beg to differ. I have confidence in my ability to judge the strength of others. About the only person I could see being able to fight you on equal terms would be him. Speaking of whom, his children will shortly be entering Granzo Castle. Shouldn't we be taking some sort of steps to deal with them? Leave them be. We'll honor the arrangement with the Duke. And besides, it's far too late for the Bracegill to cause us any real trouble. But sir... Lawrence, how far along would you gauge the plan's progress? Just over 90%, sir. I'm certain I'll be able to guide you to our destination within the next few days. Excellent. A new dawn fast approaches for this kingdom, and even if I must endure the stigma of treason, I shall pave the way for a glorious morrow. Ah, interesting. But nice, we won! And first try. Now that was one hell of a fight. I had no clue that Lieutenant Lawrence was so freaking strong. Yes, I think we got lucky. Even now it's hard to believe. I don't like it. Oh, it's nothing. More importantly, that fancy shindig is supposed to be happening tonight. From what I understand, it's going to run late into the night, so they're setting up rooms for us. Most generous of them. Rubbing shoulders with all those stuffed shirts is sure to chafe in the worst way. In uncomfortable places. But dining? Liberal royal dining? The very prospect of such decadence. Look at me. My mouth can barely contain itself. Where is my handkerchief? It's getting on your... Ah, gross. Good to see you haven't lost your sense of perspective, Olivier. Indeed. Let us be off, then. Off to gorge our souls upon the 7 courses of courtly affection. That's the plan, is it? Well, fancy meeting you here. Mueller's here. You son of a bitch. You wander all over the place every damn day, leave me wondering what the hell you're up to. Have you gone completely mad? What possessed you to participate in a martial arts competition? Come now, my dear Mueller. There's no need to crease your lovely face with such an ill-tempered expression. After all, is it not true that good fortune comes to those who favor those around them with a smile? I am smiling, jackass. Is it just me, or do I recognize that uniform? Looks like Imperial military to me. It looks like he could be a tough one to take on in a fight, too. I don't believe we met. My name is Mueller. I was just recently appointed as a resident military officer at the Erebonian Embassy. I've known this whack job for a very long time. One might even call us schoolyard chums. Fret not over his dark demeanor. Without it, his presence wouldn't light up the room the way it does. Okay, you really need to shut up now. Right. Now, where was I? From the looks of things, this fellow has caused you some trouble. As a representative of the Erebonian Embassy, I sincerely apologize. Oh, it's okay. He hasn't really been a bother. Actually, he was a big help to us in the tournament. Oh, Olivier. Did you deliberately try to keep your participation in the tournament a secret from the embassy? Perish the thought. No. Rather, I simply never told them. How is that any different from hiding it? Oh, but okay, fine. What's done is done. Now, though, we're going back to the embassy. Yes, you're coming with me. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just getting ready for later. Eh? Please, do wait a moment. We have all been invited to a delightful, indeed wondrous dinner party. Delightful and wondrous, eh? Sounds nice. Too bad you won't be attending. You're gonna be confined to the embassy for a little while. Are you serious? When do I ever joke? Oh, cruel fate, truly you drive a knife into my very heart. The promise of this dinner party has been all that's helped me to maintain my will to live. You know, I actually feel kind of bad for him. Is it really that big of a deal if you let him go to the party? What's your reasoning behind this? I know I could count on you. But a lovely thing is true friendship. Such warmth and affection as opposed to the cruel frigidity of my schoolyard chum. I don't think you folks really understand just how serious this is. But try to picture this. A dinner party, populated by royalty and influential guests from across the country. And also in attendance, an arrogant fool who never shuts his mouth because his foot is lodged so far into it. And if they found out that this uncouth imbecile was an Erebonian citizen. My beautiful and gracious comrades, why have you suddenly fallen so silent? I'm sorry, Olivier, but he does kind of have a point. Yeah, your usual behavior might not be appreciated in the royal castle. True, you wouldn't want to start an international incident, would we? But you would turn on me so easily. The war only ended 10 years ago. Relations between our countries can still be strained at times. You'll just have to grin and bear it, Olivier. Please, Mueller, hear me out. I'm sorry that I didn't say anything before, you know. This isn't a debate. My dinner party! My royal cuisine! I love this guy. Is this really okay? Can't say I really like it, but the facts are the facts. Well, there's nothing much we can do about it now. We'll just have to enjoy ourselves twice as much in order to make up for him not being able to join us. Oh well, I guess you're right. Let's get our stuff together and go to Granzo Castle. Awesome! Sweet! So we won the competition. Great. And we finished right on time. Just how I like it. But anyway, guys, I want to thank y'all for coming out to the stream. It's been pretty fun, honestly. I'm so hyped for tomorrow, where we're going to continue to attend the party and see if things are actually going to go underway for the plan, where we meet the queen, all that crazy stuff. But yeah, this has been Xanthos Vice. Thank y'all for showing up to the stream. Let me give a huge shout out to Arene UEF and Mystery Synergy for showing up to the stream today. Much appreciated. Remember, I will be back tomorrow for some more Trails in the Sky. So remember to leave a follow. You enjoy the content. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.